Hi friends, hi friends, hi friends. Happy Thursday. I'm so excited to see everybody. Kathy is here and Megan is here. Dr. Laura's here and Lindsay's here and Rosella's here and Joe is here. Melody, Drew, hello everybody. I love holding space for you. Nanette is here and Nancy's here every single week in the cloud. Welcome to the LaMayzing Test Kitchen. I'm prepared with my doTERRA apron because we are going to have so much fun in the test kitchen tonight, and you don't have to be intimidated by the recipes that we are going to do. Hello Mom, hello everybody, hello Beth. It is so wonderful to see you guys. You'll have to let me know where you are watching from in the comments so that I can give you a little shout out and let me know your name if you have a fancy screen name as well. And Priscilla is here, hello. Hi Henry, hello. Hi Lori. Yes, definitely. The kids are back to school and I hope you are getting some educational value out of my Periscope as well. Hello Helen, welcome, welcome. And if you are new to my Periscope broadcasts, I am so glad that you made it. My name is Hillary LaMay and I am an essential oil educator, a platinum global team leader, and AromaTouch certified practitioner with doTERRA International. And I'm also a Throw It Out Thursday label reading gangster. Hello, hello Shannon, it's so good to see you. Thank you, hello for joining us in Sacramento, and Chantal is here too. And every week since December 2015, we've met together here in the cloud to kick chemicals to the curb where they belong and have so much fun together, learning together about how small sustainable changes that we make in our homes and in our meals and all these things that we're doing each day can truly alter our course. And speaking of fun, I don't know about you. Hello Becky from the Root and Petal, I'm so glad you're here. Hello Cecilia, hello Essential Lioness Colleen. And I just love savoring the final weeks of summer, and I'm not letting it go without a fight. And so instead of those gut-busting, deep-fried, take-out egg rolls for something quick during the week, maybe when you're trying to get through that evening, we are going to make a yummy, refreshing, super fun dish that you can really make all year round, but it's really nice when the weather is hot like it is here, and you want something nice and refreshing and crisp, and your kids are gonna love getting in the kitchen right along with you and helping you. So I love making sure you know exactly what to do with those oils you have in your house and that you see the value in having them and what to do with them and how versatile they are. And this platform just allows me to do that and share my passion for doTERRA essential oils and put on my doTERRA apron once in a while and get cooking with you guys too to make some yummy things. And I just love this wellness living and being able to create whatever we want whenever we want to. And maybe the person that brought you to doTERRA is not still in doTERRA, maybe they're not using oils anymore, maybe they are. Either way, this is a little cozy nook of the interwebs where we can have continuing education every single week where you can just feel inspired to use your oils in ways that maybe you weren't, or pull out some oils that maybe you weren't using. Some of the oils that we're using tonight, I'm really excited for this because we don't use these oils a lot in my periscopes. So I think this is going to be really good, especially if you have these. You can dust them off and enjoy them along with me. And I hope after watching my broadcasts, you'll see that they do not have to be intimidating. Colleen, yes, you can totally be adopted. The paperwork is done. Consider it done. But these don't have to be intimidating. They're super fun, accessible for anyone. They can save you lots of money by making your own snacks and dinners, and they can totally up-level your cooking game and your entertaining game with huge flavor payoffs. So also, I have to say that I just celebrated my 4-year anniversary with doTERRA, and in honor of that, tonight I am hosting a very special giveaway. One lucky label reading gangster is going to win one set of Becky's brand new Root and Petal stainless steel spray bottles. Can you guys handle this? Holy cow, Rachel, you joined at the right time. So one lucky winner is going to get to pick whether you want the blue and orange or you want the berry and green. Happy doTERRA anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to you, because you guys have been so amazing and so supportive, and without you guys, I don't know that I would still be wanting to do this every single Thursday, and I am so excited to gift you one of these. So whoever wins will have to let me know if you want an orange and blue set or the green and purple, the berry and green These are so awesome. So if you want one of these and you want to win, all you need to do is head over to my Instagram page, and you can also get an extra entry by swiping to the right or up, and you can share this broadcast with any of your followers. That gets you an extra entry just for watching live. So thank you for being a friend, and I can't wait to spoil you with these amazing spray bottles. They're stainless steel. Most of the bottles out there, in fact, I haven't seen any stainless steel spray bottles in the essential oil world, only aluminum, and these are amazing quality. They're big, they're colorful. They're going to change your game when it comes to even, you know, whatever might be around the house, the potions, the sprays, whatever you have going on, the cleaning supplies. These are going to be amazing. So if you do not win, have no fear, because they're available now on Amazon.com with Prime shipping, and when you get them, you can get your roller bottles too. And this is not a sponsored post. I just love these so very much, and I'm so grateful for Becky at the Root and Petal for making these incredible tools for us. Nancy's saying she keeps breaking her glass ones. Well, this is a perfect time for you to snag a set of these free, and so you'll be able to pick which one you want, and then you'll go to my Instagram page and you'll just comment on my post this morning with whatever your favorite colorful vegetable is, and then you can tag friends to get an extra entry, and entries need to be in by 10 p.m. Eastern, and then around 11 p.m. Eastern tonight or before, I will share the winner, and then you'll have to let me know which colorful set you would like and your snail mail address so I can get this out to you tonight or tomorrow morning first thing. So I'm super excited for you to get these and bring these home with you. I can't wait. You're going to love them so much. So thank you for being a friend. Thank you for making the last 4 years in doTERRA an absolute joy and so fun, and we're just warming up. There is no end in sight to all the fun we're going to continue to have together. So if you are having fun with me and you find this informative and entertaining and great, you can tap the screen as many times as you want, and that just gives me hearts and lets me know that you're having a great time with me. And if you miss anything, or if this is your first time joining us, you can go to YouTube or Periscope and you can watch all that you might have missed. Now on Periscope, they only archive the last 100 episodes, but YouTube has the whole enchilada, so make sure that you're subscribed there and you don't miss a thing. And if you take any transatlantic flights anytime soon, you'll have lots of educational material to catch up on your flight. So you'll definitely want to pay for that Wi-Fi, and you'll be able to catch up on anything that you might have missed. So now, hi Cece, put up a 1 for me in the comments if you use oils regularly in the kitchen, in your cooking, in your food prep, anything like that. And then put up a 2 if you're unsure about how to use oils in your food. Because tonight we are going to wash your fears away and show you a super easy dish that you can make with any nutritional profile. So if you're vegan, if you don't eat dairy, you will totally be able to enjoy this recipe, and you can just adjust it to your tastes. So I'm glad that I see a lot of 2s. Hello, Helen, because I did a poll on Instagram earlier today, and 78% of you said that you were too intimidated to experiment with making summer rolls. I shared a picture and I asked you guys if you've ever made summer rolls or if you were too intimidated to do so. And I used to be intimidated too until I just got gritty and I figured out, and I started playing around in the kitchen and I figured that out. So I'm excited to share with you because we are going to make my Savor the Summer LaMayzing Thai summer rolls with a coconut amino cashew butter dipping sauce. And we're going to do this with shrimp, but I'm going to show you how you can do it without the shrimp, and that you can also do it in another modified way. So as always, as you're watching, choose your own adventure. If I use a protein that you don't like, choose something else. If I use a meat protein and animal protein, you can leave it out, or you can swap that for a plant based protein. So there's just so many ways for you to make this your own and make it really fun for you. So first we're going to do the dipping sauce. So what we're going to do is put all of our ingredients in a blender bottle. I love using a blender bottle. It's a great way to make dressings and sauces and things like that. So we have our little Ninja nice and handy here for us. And in our blender bottle, first we are going to add 3 full tablespoons of cashew butter. Now you can absolutely use peanut butter, and this is a recipe I actually got from the doTERRA blog maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and or it was in the blog 4 or 5 years ago. I didn't discover it until maybe a year or so ago. And so the recipe calls for peanut butter, but you can absolutely choose your own adventure and use whatever nut butter you like. And so because sometimes peanuts can be an allergen for people, we are going to use cashew butter instead. You can use sun butter. If you have any aversion to tree nuts, you can use sunflower butter instead. You can make your own. I have a scope for that. It's super, super fun and easy. So we're just going to add 3 tablespoons of our cashew butter. instead of peanut butter into the blender bottle. Now we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and this is just gonna be tangy and rich and great. And the next ingredient that we're adding is we're gonna add 1 whole clove of garlic, and this is just gonna give it that really nice richness and depth that I really love. Our next ingredient is one that I've also done a scope on, and it's coconut aminos. So we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of coconut aminos, and again, hashtag there's a scope for this. But in a nutshell, and this is what coconut aminos look like. Yeah, apple cider vinegar is the raw vinegar. So this is going to have all that awesome mother down at the bottom, those really nice enzymes that are gonna be great and alkalizing for your body. So you are going to love the raw apple cider vinegar. This is the coconut aminos, and I love using coconut aminos instead of teriyaki sauce or soy sauce. Coconut aminos are a staple because they taste just like soy sauce, but they have a largely significantly lower sodium content. So I don't know if you knew this, but 90% of soybeans are genetically modified, and there is about 1,000 milligrams of sodium per tablespoon of soy sauce. And coconut trees are never genetically modified, and coconut palms are the oldest flowering tree in the world. And when farmers tap the coconut blossoms, this is what they yield, and it's a super rich sap. It's very earthy, it's very rich. You're going to love it. In any Asian dishes where you were using tamari or any teriyaki sauce or any soy sauce, you can absolutely sub coconut aminos. Yes, and soy sauce has gluten as well, exactly. So if you want to learn more about coconut aminos, you can totally watch my Periscope. You can just go to my YouTube or go to Google, type in my name and coconut aminos, and you will be able to discover the wonder of coconut aminos. And they're really great in all those Asian dishes because they only have 270 milligrams of sodium, whereas compared to the soy sauce with 1,000, that's not good. We're kicking that to the curb. Bye, bye, bye. And we're making an up-leveled version instead with our health in mind. So now that we've got that little sidebar going, now we're gonna also add 2 tablespoons of honey. I like to use local organic honey. If you don't have honey, you can use hoisin sauce, which is in many of the international food aisles. You can also use maple syrup. Whatever is going to float your boat is perfect. Just choose your own adventure as always. And then we're gonna add 4 tablespoons of warm water, okay? And then we're gonna add 2 drops of lime essential oil, and lime essential oil is going to give this a really nice freshness. So the garlic and the coconut aminos and the apple cider vinegar are all gonna really meld together and be a great dipping sauce to add richness and flavor to our summer rolls. You're gonna love this. You can use this as a marinade for anything that you're making. So even if you're vegan and you don't eat meat, you can add this to tofu or to seitan or to anything that you are using, and it's going to be so flavor packed. So we're going to add 2 drops of our lime essential oil right into here, and then we're going to blend this up. It's going to be citrusy and tart. Lime is one of my favorite essential oils to cook with, especially with shrimp or steak. It's just super incredibly flavorful. Then the next oil that we're going to add to this is something that is probably a little bit unexpected. This is star anise, and this came in the Harmony kit, and this came in with that Mother's Day collection. It's kind of got this licoricey vibe, and when you eat Thai food and a lot of Asian food, it's kind of got that basil and then that a little bit of a crunch and that licorice kind of vibe. And so I just thought this would be amazing. When I started experimenting with this blend, it just blew my mind. So if you're not sure, what you can do is set aside some of your dipping sauce and do a toothpick swirl. And that's always a really great way for you to just experiment. So you're not ruining an entire batch of the sauce if you're not quite sure. And this is also another way for you to choose your own adventure. We're just gonna add 1 drop because I really love the richness of this, but you can just make the sauce unflavored with your oils, and then maybe have some oils, maybe have some of your oils out on a little display, and that way when your guests come or your family's ready for dinner, they can choose their own adventure and decide how they want their sauce to taste. So everybody at the table will have an opportunity to choose their own adventure. So then we're going to blend this until it's smooth, and then we're going to see how amazing this sauce is going to be. And so we're just going to get our blender blade going right here. And you are just going to love this so much. And like I said, you know, this is all about encouraging you to use the oils that you like. And I want you to try and use oils that you don't use all the time. So this is going to be a really great way for you to hopefully experiment and dip your toe into something new. what's really cool about this too is, and it just takes a few seconds. It really doesn't take very long to blend all those ingredients in our Ninja. What I also love about this, if you ever go to have sushi or you go to a hibachi restaurant, you'll usually get a salad first, and it sometimes will come with like an orange peanut dressing. So this is going to be a great option for that. For you, you can make your own salad dressing at home, and you can kind of experiment around and play with some of the ingredients that we're gonna make in different ways. So let's smell this. Oh my God, it smells so good. I wish you could smell this. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Look at that nice thick sauce. It's going to just give that recipe a really nice richness and tie it all in. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna pour it into 2 small bowls because I have a few things up my sleeve. So we're just gonna pour a little amount into this little guy right here and reserve that for a moment because the LaMayzing Test Kitchen always has lots of surprises. And then we're gonna pour the rest of the sauce right into here and reserve this as well. Okay. We're gonna put this to the side. And next, so we're gonna just put that to the side for a moment. Now you can make this in larger quantities and use it for a marinade for proteins, like I said, for shrimp or for steaks or for anything that you want. I know, come over. Oh my gosh, yes, I can't wait to see you in a month, but we'll have to wait until then. And so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna do our Asian seasoned salt. So we've got our dipping sauce. We've put that on reserve. Now we're gonna do our Asian seasoned salt, and I'm just gonna do a quick Asian Himalayan salt infusion. Now I have a Periscope on this as well. Hashtag, there's a scope for that too. From 2016, and you'll definitely want to catch the replay for that. And what I like to do is make these Himalayan salt infusions so that when I'm ready to cook, all I need to do is grab those flavors that I've already made. Hello, Bella, welcome. Hi, Sarah. I can grab these little tins, and this is just a little tin I got on Amazon. I have a bunch of these lying around in my craft drawer. And what I love to do is make these Himalayan salt infusions and have them on standby. So if I want an Asian-inspired meal, I don't have to go rummaging through my cabinet for all the oils I need and looking up the recipe. I can grab my Asian-inspired blend, and it's already made in there for me, okay? And so what we're gonna do is simply just take a small bowl of Himalayan pink salt. Doesn't have to be an exact science, just, you know, eyeball it. Okay, and what we're going to do is we are just literally going to drop a drop of a few essential oils into the salt and just give it a little zhuzh, put that in the container, and then we're ready to go, okay? So for this, we are adding ginger, yummy ginger, and lemongrass. Yum, and basil. And these are a lot of ingredients that you might be familiar with if you go and eat Thai food a lot. A lot of the Thai dishes have ginger. A lot of the Thai dishes have lemongrass, especially the soups and the broths. And then a lot of those dishes have basil as well. So this is a really great way for you to learn and experiment with sort of international flavors and different combinations in a pretty benign way that it makes it feel really accessible to you. And if you have an Essential Life book, then it is on page 399 of your Essential Life book, and everyone that gets started on their oil journey with me gets a book, because I really love making sure that you have your own resources at all times, so that if I'm on a Periscope or if I'm, you know, on a meeting or something, you don't have to wait around for me to get the answer that you need. And there's so much inspiration in that book. I just love it so much. So for all my Oil Squad babes, guys and dolls, everyone will be able to look up this recipe for the Asian inspired salt, but you can just choose your own adventure too. So literally we're just going to add 1 drop of each of these oils. So we're going to start with basil, 1 drop of basil, and we're going to add lemongrass next. And this is just so flavorful. You will have this in your pantry, and it has a pretty infinite shelf life, so you don't have to worry about it, and you can just keep it and parcel it out as you need it for your recipes. And once we've got each of our drops of essential oil in there, we are going to give this a little zhuzh. And so now, oh my gosh, this smells so fragrant. It smells like a Thai restaurant. I wish you guys could smell that. It looks so good, and it smells so good too. So what we're gonna do is just put this right into our tin, and that way we can use this to just take a pinch out of when we want to season things. And we're going to actually do just that with our shrimp. So I'm going to just set this aside, okay, for a moment. And now we're going to talk about our main event for our summer rolls, okay? So what I like to do is, and keep in mind that the most fussy part of this recipe is actually just the prep work of making sure that all your ingredients are chopped and ready to go for you when you want them, okay? And so I'm gonna just show you what I have here. I got a little droplet of our sauce on the edge, so I wanna make that nice and clean for you so you can see all of these ingredients. So the hardest part of this recipe is the prep work. So if you can grab your kids in the kitchen, grab your hubby in the kitchen, put on maybe one of your favorite podcasts or your music, whatever you like, a book on tape, and prep your veggies, that will save you so much time, okay? So the key here is really making sure that everything is super thin and that everything is small enough so that when you're wrapping it in the wrapper, that it's easy to bite into. And you can also make these the night before. You can choose your own adventure with any of the flavors, any of the veggies. If there is anything on this plate that you don't like, don't use it, you know? This is just about you and what you love. And so the key again is to make sure that the veggies you're using have a nice crunch, that they've got lots of color. Now, in case you don't prep your produce, what I recommend is doing the easy way, and you can just wash your produce. You can fill a bowl with water and add a few drops of citrus and then let them soak for a few minutes, and voila, I've got a scope for that. You'll be able to watch that as well, but it's a really great way for you to prep your veggies and your produce beforehand so you're not fussing with that when you get home from the store. And so I've got all my ingredients here on this lovely platter for us to choose our own adventure with. We've got carrots, and we've made sure that everything is cut into nice small matchstick sizes. So the carrots are incredible for improving your eyesight, supporting a healthy heart, maintaining a healthy blood pressure, supporting your digestion, supporting your immune system. And then we've got cucumbers here cut in matchsticks also, and cucumbers are great for staying hydrated in the summer months, great for your skin and for your heart. And then I've got peppers cut up as well, and these are powerful antioxidants and they're great for boosting your iron absorption. And then we've also here got red cabbage, which is cut into nice thin shreds, and everything again is cut really small. You want to make sure that everything is small so that it's easy to bite into and it's convenient for you, and you're just going to love this so much. So then we've also got alfalfa sprouts, because Olivia loves alfalfa sprouts. They're super fun. They're a great source of vitamin C, and they've got lots of fiber. And then we also have basil leaves and mint leaves, and I love these because the basil and the mint, again, as we used our basil to infuse our Himalayan salt infusion, basil and lemongrass and mint, all these flavors are just so incredibly fresh, and they really just make you feel so good, and they're great for your digestive tract. Now also I have romaine lettuce here too, so if you aren't a fan of basil or you're not a fan of mint, then the romaine is a great option for you as well. So next in my prep area, I'm going to set this aside. In my prep area, I have some cooked shrimp. Okay, and again, this is stuff that you can do in advance. If you're having company over, you can prep all your veggies. You can boil and saute or do whatever you need to do with your proteins. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to flavor our shrimp with our Himalayan seasoned salt that we made into an Asian flair. And so for this, what I am going to do is take 2 tablespoons of that raw apple cider vinegar that we used. So I'm going to just take the 2 tablespoons of vinegar here, add this to a bowl, and then then I'm going to add my shrimp to this and just toss it right into the bath right there. And then what we're going to do is take our salt infusion and just take a nice little pinch. That is all you need. This is going to pack an amazing flavor punch. If you've not been doing this, it is going to streamline your cooking with oils, because it can be a little bit temperamental sometimes if you're using too much of an oil that's really strong. This is just such a great benign way for you to dip your toe into using essential oils and not feel intimidated by doing that, because you can just test the flavor. Just use a pinch of salt, see how that works for you, and then test it out, and if you need more, you'll add more. So I'm literally just going to add a pinch, because that is all I need. I don't really like my food over salted. George and I say a lot of the times when we go out to eat, because we cook so much at home, that the food tastes over salted when we are out at a restaurant. So then all we're going to do is just combine this. So you've got that really nice tart, kind of fresh and sort of awakening flavor from the apple cider vinegar, and then you've got that Himalayan salt that is going to be flavored with the ginger and the basil and the lemongrass, and it's just going to be really great for you. So all we do is mix that together. I'm going to just wipe my hands for a second. We mix that together, and so we've got our shrimp here, and then just to kind of make it a little bit easier, I'm going to spoon these back into my bowl so that I can prep and have my workspace free. And this is just so fun and easy. You can get your kids involved. They can participate with you and choose the flavors that they really like. Put this aside. And now it is going to be time to assemble our summer rolls, okay? So what I'm going to do is just make some more room on my workspace. I'm gonna get the blender out of the way, and I'm gonna bring over here my cutting board and my spring roll wrappers. And the most important thing is just having workspace to groove, okay? So we've got our workspace here with our pie plate, and I'm gonna put this cutting board to the side of me, okay? So this is gonna be where I'm gonna put my wrappers. Now, what I like to do is take some warm water, and also let me preface this by saying I'm using these spring roll wrappers. All they have is rice flour and tapioca flour and water. So you can get these at any of your grocery stores. You might even be able to get them on Amazon. They don't need to be refrigerated. Most of the time you see them being deep fried, but you can actually leave them plain, leave them raw, and they're awesome. There's no like grease or anything like that going on here. So what we're gonna do is take some warm water and put that in our pie plate, okay? So what you want to do is just, you want to use a pie plate because you're going to be using round spring roll wrappers. And so you want to make sure that your surface is going to work for you, that it's going to fit the spring roll wrapper. So again, making sure that you guys can see this. This is just a regular pie plate, okay? It's round, and I just want to make sure that you guys can see everything. So I'm going to just scoot this over a smidge. Okay, and then we're gonna just take one of our spring roll wrappers right out of the package, and it looks kind of like cellophane, and it's got this cool pattern. It almost looks like diamond plating for you, Drew, if you were on. Okay, and so this is our wrapper, and this doesn't look like much, and it's kind of hard. And what we're gonna do is soak this in a round pie plate with the warm water for just a couple seconds, maybe like 5 or 10 seconds. And once it gets soft and malleable, then we're gonna place it on a work surface, and then we're gonna start filling it, and that's it. It's so simple. It's really simple. The hardest thing is prepping all your veggies and prepping all your stuff. I promise you, this is the hardest part, okay? And I'm gonna try to leave this here so you guys can see. It's hard, there isn't enough space. So what I'm gonna do now is just put this spring roll wrapper right into the water. And I'm just gonna give it a little aroma touch, you know, just put the oils down the spine and do the palm slide. Just get this a little bit warm, and when it's in contact with the water and the warmth, it's going to start to be a little bit malleable and soft, and so you're gonna be able to roll it really beautifully. Yes, we're just gonna give this a little symphony of the cells. Okay, and so after just a couple seconds, all you do is take it out of the water onto your surface. And then you just take one of your basil leaves, and I like the mint and basil together, so I'm just gonna put some basil and mint here, and then I'm gonna just start adding a few of my ingredients. Some purple cabbage, a few of my matchsticks of cucumber, and I'm gonna grab one yellow pepper and some red pepper and some carrot matchsticks. Okay, and then I'm just gonna roll this. That's it. You just roll it, and you wanna make sure that you kind of roll it like a burrito. And then what you do is you tuck in the sides. Okay, so you tuck in the sides, tuck, 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 and then you roll again. Okay, and then if you want, you can add maybe another piece of lettuce on top of there. And then you just keep tucking, and you kind of fold it over the inside like that. And here you have a beautiful summer roll. Okay, now this is without shrimp. So if you are vegan, then this is totally vegan friendly. There's nothing in there with meat or anything. This is cool. I'm gonna put this to the side, okay? Now, if you want shrimp, we're gonna show you another one. And so what we're gonna do is grab another one of our spring roll wrappers. Yes, I love Thai basil. Yes, yes, that sounds amazing. Yes, and so then all we're gonna do again is just take our spring roll wrapper. This is so easy, like that's it, okay? You can set up an assembly line with the kiddos, make this fun. All you do is just dip this right into the water bath, and because you're using a round pie plate, it's super easy because it's the same shape as the wrapper, okay? Just give this a little zhuzh, and then I'm gonna move this out of the way so that you guys can see all the colorful fruits and veggies here. So you just put this on your work surface like this, okay? Hopefully you guys can see this. And now what I'm gonna do is take again some basil and some mint, okay, and then I'm gonna take 3 of my shrimp and just line these like this, and then you just take the top and you just roll. Okay, and once you've done one complete roll, you can add another few things like some veggies on top, some of our alfalfa sprouts. This is gonna be so yummy and delicious. Some more of our carrot matchsticks, and maybe some more of our carrots and our cucumber matchsticks, okay? And then what you do is you just tuck on the inside. Just tuck, 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 so that it's like a burrito, okay? And then you just keep tucking, tucking, tucking. And that is it. And then once you've rolled this, it's beautiful. And look, you see your beautiful shrimp here. And this totally looks like you've gone to an expensive restaurant, and you have not done that at all, because you're in the test kitchen having a blast with me and doing this with things that you can pronounce. You know all the ingredients. It's not deep fried. It's delicious. I'm gonna put this on a platter, and I'm gonna show you one more. Okay, so we're gonna just do one more. So I've shown you one without any meat, so that's totally vegan. And then we did one with shrimp, and we'll do one more with just veggies. And so here again, I've got our pie plate, and all we're doing is just submerging this in nice warm water and just getting that a little bit soft so that we can work with it. And you can choose your own adventure. You can even make these with bananas and mango, maybe that would be really fun, and make it sweet and savory. You can add cauliflower rice. You can add anything. You could add tofu, you could add steak, you could add chicken, whatever floats your boat, okay? Then we're gonna move this out of the way so you guys can see my work surface. Alrighty. And then again, we're gonna just grab some layerings. Here we've got some mint, more basil. We're gonna add more alfalfa sprouts, more beautiful purple cabbage. This is so delicious. And you just wanna make sure that you don't overfill it, okay? Because that really is the key. You don't want it to be too full. And so then you just lift and tuck. Okay, lift and tuck, and then what you'll do is just tuck on the inside, keep tucking and rolling. Keep tucking and rolling. Here, let me move this down so you can see. You just tuck the inside of the wrapper and roll, 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 and then zhuzh if you need to. And there you go. These beautiful summer rolls with basil and mint and romaine and alfalfa sprouts and purple cabbage and carrots, cucumbers and peppers. It is a total rainbow choose your own adventure. And when you're done, you have a magically delicious platter of food that I will show you momentarily. And it's so beautiful, it hurts. It's a beautiful cornucopia rainbow of delight. And so we've got our summer rolls here, and I've made a few of these in advance, but this is the one we just made tonight with the shrimp. Now, these are great for school lunches, Sarah, exactly. This is choose your own adventure. When you're ready to serve, you can even cut them in half for little dippers. What I would recommend though, a little life hack for you, is take a little bit of olive oil or coconut oil or whatever you like to use and drizzle it a little bit on the surface of the platter that you're using, because they will get a little sticky before they're refrigerated. So you can pop these in the fridge and leave them overnight and then have them in the morning for lunch, whatever you want to do. But this is so beautiful. That shrimp is flavored with our essential oil, our Asian inspired salt. We've got all those ingredients in there, the lemongrass, the basil, the ginger. It's just going to be so flavorful for you. And if you want to choose other flavors, you can do lime and black pepper. You can do anything that you want. And then you will dip this in the amazing sauce that we made. And because it's my kitchen, I'm going to eat if I want to. Oh my God. This is so good. Do you guys want some? It's amazing. It's delicious. I wish you could be here with me. Look at that. It's crunchy. It's tangy. Ooh, I just spat. Well, it's my kitchen. I guess I can spit too. But it's so good. Super crunchy, super tangy. This is so good. And again, if you are not a shrimp lover or you do not eat meat, you can absolutely omit the shrimp. But this is so pretty. It's beautiful. And there's no deep frying in here. None of that. And if you're not into, wanting to do the salt, you can just do, you can just add the oils to your apple cider vinegar. So easy, so fun, not intimidating at all. Like I said, the hardest thing for you about this recipe is the time that it's going to take you to prep the veggies. And if you're already prepping your veggies, you don't even have to do that. It's so delicious and it's so good. And I'm not gonna double dip, so I'm gonna flip this over and I'm gonna dip again on the other side and have another bite. Oh my God, it's so good. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Super good. And I'm gonna talk with my mouth full too, because it's my house, why not? And then when you want to make these with a different kind of flair, if you want to choose your own adventure and forego the rice paper, you can totally do the option of, here, I'll do this, I'll flip this around. You can totally make your own little lettuce wraps like you might get at P.F. Chang's. Now what I did for these, here, I'll put this aside and I'm gonna eat that later. What I did for these is I added the same ingredients, but I added cauliflower rice. So if you did not want to eat rice, you can use cauliflower rice. What you can also do is add cauliflower rice to your summer rolls as well. Super, super fun. It's interactive, it's fun, it's fresh, it's crunchy. This is a great option. So what you can just do is take these lettuce boats and you can dip these in the sauce. These are really fun for the kids to eat because it kind of feels interactive and it's open-faced and it's super simple. If it's super hot where you live and you don't want to turn the oven on at night, you don't need to. These are things that you can just make with whatever fresh produce you have. So good. So you can make your own lettuce wraps. You can add the shrimp if you want to do that. And what you can also do is take the shrimp and you can saute the shrimp once you've added a pinch of the Asian salt. You can also add a pinch of the coconut aminos. So it's kind of like that soy flavor, that teriyaki flavor for you, that stir fry flavor. You can do that with the shrimp, cook them and add them to the lettuce wraps if you want. But I really love this. I love how fresh it is. It's beautiful for the summer. So in no time, we made these LaMayzing summer Thai shrimp summer rolls with our yummy cashew butter dipping sauce. And all these ingredients you know how to make. You can pronounce everything, so there is no danger there, no chemicals there. We kicked them all to the curb, and instead we had a blast tonight. Don't forget to comment on my Instagram post by 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern with your favorite colorful veggie, probably one that was on this platter maybe, and you will be in the running to win a set of the Root and Petal spray bottles in stainless steel from the Root and Petal. They're absolutely incredible. I cannot wait to see which one of you is going to win. You can have your choice from the blue and orange or the berry and green. It's going to be awesome. Just like the Root and Petal, where everything's better in color, so is your food and so is your plate. So I am so grateful for you. Thank you for joining me in the LaMayzing test kitchen tonight. Don't forget that the HD Clear Skin Kit is 10% off all month long, so you'll have to check out last week's Periscope if you missed that, and make sure that you know all about how to do your own DIYs when they're empty with your Litsia, and Manuka are still 200 PV promotions this month, so anytime you make a purchase that qualifies, you'll get those 2 oils for free in your box without having to do anything. And reach out to me if you'd like to get started on your oil journey, and if you're ready to change your life. I can't wait to do that with you and walk that path with you and spoil you and bring you into our oily world where we have a blast. And sometimes we wear aprons in the test kitchen, and sometimes we make delicious, colorful food with amazing flair. And I can't wait to see you and bring you into my oil squad. We have so much fun together. We are going to continue to do that. I would love to support you. I would love to teach you how to use your oils and teach you how fun they can be. We just added some flavors with our oils, and we just used a little bit, and that's why that it's so beautiful, because when you know how to use your oils, you can make them last, and they're an investment and they last you years and years. So I am super thrilled. Can't wait to see who of you makes these and what personal spin that you put on the flavors, the oil combos. So much fun. Oh, the nail color. Yes, I don't want to forget that. Tonight's Zoya of the week is Trudith, like Judith but with a TR, and she's Zoya Purple and beautiful, and love her so much. I love the non-toxic nail polish. It is, in addition to all the things we do with oils, it's another element of the wellness pyramid that I love. So I can't wait to see what you think of these. You'll have to make them, test them out, try them, make them for your family, make them for friends. I would just love to support you and bring you into this world, and I can't wait to see you guys next Thursday for more fun. So I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you soon.